Hey, what's up? It's your favorite homegirl, Chanel, and welcome to another dope ass episode of Sex, Love, and Vibes. Hey, y'all.
What's
Um,
up with it?
Look, I'm so fucking excited because I actually have the wonderful, the amazing, the handsome Mannish on here. Wait, do I say Mannish Mania? I just Mannish. How you want me to
Let's
say?
say Mannish.
Either
Oh,
or. Full name Mannish Mania, half name Mannish. You already know what it is. But what it do? This your boy King Dude.
And this your boy Danny J.
And together we go by the name of Mannish. So right now, look, I just want to say I appreciate, man, Sex, Love, and Vibes podcast, man, for having us, man. I can't wait. This is gonna be a great show ahead of y'all. Let's turn on one time. And I want to give you your flowers, man, because like we checked out a couple of episodes, yo. You got a pro talent for this shit, like for real, for real.
And it's all 219 right here. So
you know what I'm saying?
we putting it down for the city. You did.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, can we get a toast real quick for the
I'm ready.
I mean, well, I started audio viewers, but right now, like, we toasting up. But yeah, salute.
Yeah.
Salute. I appreciate y'all so much.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me just remind everybody that's listening and watching. Once again, this is the 219, baby, okay?
That's right.
219.
It's always a good ass time, but it's about to be fun. Lit, okay?
Let's do it.
So, y'all, let's get into it. Let's get right into it. For those who don't know, Mannish, they've been around for a minute. Y'all been doing y'all thing. Like,
Yup. Fresh out of high school.
let's see. I actually went to go see y'all. I don't think it was y'all first show. Y'all came and it was a club. What the fuck was it called? Voodoo? Y'all went to
Voodoo.
Voodoo.
Oh, damn,
Yeah.
Joe, you was there? I remember that shit. Yeah, like with Hollywood. We had our homeboy Hollywood.
Yeah, it was such a good ass time. The energy, it was packed in that motherfucker. People were drinking.
My mama, and then like, we had there like a 30-minute set in that motherfucker, I think. Back then, yeah. Like Western Hollywood, like we kept going back and forth.
Yeah, but you know, I loved it and I enjoyed it just to see like the fact that you all, you know, you making it, you doing something, you're not giving up and shit like that. And y'all have so much love surrounding y'all. I love that. I love it all the time. Like no matter what's going on and shit like that, y'all keep going. I love that shit. That's what's up. That is
hell yeah, man. Because you know, like how like we think about it, bro. Like we gotta prove this shit to ourselves. Because I don't know if you know, man. Like we moved straight from high school, so you know, like we don't really got no family. I know I got a cousin down here, or whatever. But you know, like when we moved, man, like we missed a lot of good times, I should say. Like as far as important birthdays, like just missing like the simple family barbecues on a random day. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like by all that time and a lot of those times, like like we lost a lot of them people. So you know what I mean? So you know, like even like that is part of our drive. Like, we got to prove to ourselves that this shit is worth. Because other than that, we could have just stayed back then and then had a little regular job or whatever and was kicking it, man. But like we didn't sacrifice all this shit. Like we gotta make something out of this. You know what I'm saying?
Something.
So
y'all doing it though. Like how did it get started? Because I went to school with Daniel and he
Real.
let me tell you about Daniel. See, he was my playboy friend in school.
Yeah.
He just told me.
Look, hold on. I literally just told him that.
Yep, he'll come in the classroom or whatever. He'll be singing songs to me, and I'm like, "Look, y'all, look at my baby."
I look at you taking some accountability.
But so yeah, how did it start? Like, when did y'all like start deciding on like y'all wanted to form the group? Like, tell me the beginning.
So when we first moved, well, even before we moved here, we kind of sort of got acquainted with each other. Like we didn't really know each other back home. You know, he went to West Side, and that's where my church was. So we was always probably in the vicinity with each other, but we didn't know each other because we went to totally different high schools. We lived on different sides of the, you know what I'm saying, of Gary. So when we met at the Michael Jackson, like a little celebration they have for him every year, where they have people come out perform and shit. And then the person that we met had introduced us at the show. Like we had both had did a little something, you know what I'm saying, like on the stage and shit like that. And then that's when we kind of was like, okay, cool. This you just Danny, I'm Marvin, King, Dooley, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And then that's how we got acquainted until we moved down here to Georgia. Now I came first. Like I came like a year before him. Like he was still finishing up high school because you know I'm a year older than him. So,
but I'm still big dude. You know what I'm saying?
Little brother. You know what I'm saying? Little bro. I was waiting on little bro to get out there. But, you know, I went out there first. You know what I'm saying? People see he came out later. And then really from there, trying to shorten the story because this shit could go like,
it can go long, man. Like,
it's a lot of twists and turns in this in the story for real though.
Yeah.
But we was doing like songs together, but not really, you know what I'm saying, in a group. And then people like around, like we was selling CDs to everybody. Always say, oh damn, y'all sound good together. Y'all chemistry this, y'all chemistry that. And then they used to, from what we were talking about, same as what we talk about now. We were still talking about that type of shit back then too. And of course, we looked younger. You know what I'm saying? So when we was out, people would be like, what y'all talking about? This, you know, y'all little mannish little boy. You know what I'm saying? Like older ladies and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Thinking we like you really like kids. We was like what, 19? You know what I'm saying? 20 then. They was thinking we like 14, 15 type shit.
Yep.
So.
Got a lot.
Yeah. So from there, that's when we met, like our OG, and then he brought a couple names to us. We was like, fuck, we might as well be a group. And then that's when we came up with the name Mannish out of a couple of names. You know what I'm saying? Which that one made more sense because that's what people was physically, you know what I'm saying? Like literally saying while we was out. So when we heard that name, we was like, shit. It only makes sense that we would go with that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what people was always saying. So that's really how it started. And then from that shit,
long story short.
That's really a short, long story.
Yeah.
I love that though. Like, cause y'all, I ain't gonna lie, y'all ass what y'all been managed from the beginning though. Look, y'all.
That's right.
Yeah, if you would have heard, like literally, the first song I ever wrote was some nasty shit.
The song I was bumping on the way here before recording was a Little Freak. I was
That's
that
free. She go bust it down for me. That's right. Yeah.
So like with y'all, okay, y'all met, y'all decided on the group, came up with a name. So let's talk about like y'all first got into the game or whatnot. Like how hard was it to get adjusted? Cause like you said, you don't have nobody there. It's just y'all. So how hard was it for you all to get adjusted, and what was motivating y'all at the time to keep going?
I want to say like the first. My bad.
Go ahead, you good.
But I want to say like the first situation, even before like we became an official group. I think this is how we became an official group. So, when we first moved down here, like we moved this guy named Lyrics. Like he had a group. He had the group down in Gear, like it was tearing up the city by the name of the Baby Girls, and it was like Lil Playboy. You heard of them before?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was saying, like they was doing their thing. So he ended up moving out here first, like the guy Lyrics and Lil Playboy, and then like that's when he ended up leaving. Now, you know, I'm over here watching Facebook. I'm seeing these niggas with celebrities and all that type of shit. I'm like, all right, bet. So shit, I need to hurry me get down there. But my mom and them would not let me leave until I graduated. They said, nah, you ain't about to quit school for no music. You got to graduate first. All right, cool. Graduated. A year later, end up coming down there, right? So fast forwarding that story, we end up getting into it with the guy because basically, you know, like we sold CDs for money. You know what I'm saying? So actually like selling CDs to actually getting him to pay for bills. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like you got to think about it. Like we 19, 20, fly, of course, but then again, we broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? But the at the end of the day, though, like we chasing the dream. You know what I mean? So we gonna win it regardless. Like you feel me? So though, okay, so you know, like we asked, like, okay, now look, like something got to give. You know what I mean? Like 19, 20 or whatever, womb. And they're like, we can't even go to the movies if we wanted to with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So look, is it cool if we probably get jobs and then still hustle CDs afterwards, or in the morning we can get overnight jobs and still hustle CDs? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, womb. That shit turned into a big explosion or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, we ended up becoming homeless because a big fight had happened or whatever and stuff. You know what I mean? Kicked us out. Cool. One thing we ain't doing is going back to the crib. Now, remind you, he got his people. I got my people calling me. Look, I got y'all the plane ticket. You know what I mean? So like, don't worry about no money. Just get here, stack up or whatever.
Y'all like
do it. We can't do it. So I say maybe about like a week later or something like that. Like the guy called him back and was like, "Hey man, now look, I can get you back in the crib, man. Now, but Dooley, man, I don't know, man. Nah, man, like I ain't rocking with it." And then I was like, he was like, "Man, nah, I'm gonna thug it out with bro." He said, "Hey, now look, Get some stuff on the table, man. Just like we got a meeting with Boom Boom. Hey, when the man get me back, he said, "Hey, bro, nah, though, G, I'm gonna rock with bro." You know what I'm saying? So, hey, yeah, man, I was saying, like, that's how everything kind of like get to like the group point. You know what I'm saying? Like in like the very first big obstacle of just getting adjusted, and then like as far as just like to the music scene, man, like everything was kind of natural, man, because like we look at these. Well, at first, like it was like a big shock to us though, because like we seeing just people at the gas station. Like we in the mall popping off CDs, and you might see Chris Brown walk through the mall or something, like, you know what I'm saying, some crazy shit like that. So like at first it was a little crazy, you know what I'm saying, but then like after a while though, like we just look at them like coworkers, you know what I'm saying, like they just people we work with, and like it was still a competition. I'm still coming from you, like salute, but hey though, we, you know what I'm saying, I was like we working, like we in the same rooms now, so
That's that.
Add to that, yeah.
That's that.
Yeah, I started though, and then from there, once we decided we was gonna thug it out, hey, that's really how we became, you know what I'm saying, like as close as we is now today, brothers, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And just building on that bond because we went through like literally some shit together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what motivates people. People don't know you got to go through a lot of shit before you can actually get there, you know. So
oh yeah,
I respect it. I didn't even know all that. Thank you for sharing all of that. I respect that. I respect y'all even more now because I didn't watch y'all. You feel me?
Yeah. It's a whole backstory.
Oh yeah, like we could have definitely been back at the crib. Years ago, and like granted, I already know like we would have been good. You know what I'm saying? We would have been able to find like one of the best jobs down there because we got people down there with good jobs who would have put us on and whatever. But it's just the fact of we know what we love, what we want to do, where we want to go with it. You know what I'm saying? To where we can be able to be comfortable, do what we want. You know what I'm saying? And still be able to take care of our family in ways that, you know what I'm saying, we can't do right now. You know what I'm saying? Even in more ways. So that's why we gotta keep going.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. I feel like that's why, like I said, I respect y'all so much because you keep it on. Like, this, in spite of all of the stuff that you went through together and before ending up together, like y'all doing the damn thing. That's what's up.
I appreciate it.
Y'all good now. Shit. Y'all good.
Yeah. I mean, of course, we still work regular jobs though, but we do have some good jobs where, you know what I'm saying, what is fun and like everything that we got going on. Like we done bought so much equipment and, you know what I'm saying, things that we need for movies, videos, everything that we, you know what I'm saying, trying to get into. So, you know what I'm saying, even with that, we know this job that we got now is pretty much is our goal to be the last job, you know, before we can just do what we need to do, like outside of the music. You know what I mean?
I love the fact that you said that because a lot of people be afraid to admit that. I've talked to so many people, even before like doing my podcast, where people want rappers, they want to be singers, they want to be dancers and all this stuff, and then they like, but I'm not working for the white man, I'm not doing this. People fail to realize at times, like, in order for you to get that come up or to get where you want to be and desire, you gotta have that job.
You gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's necessary because everybody not always fortunate to have the connections that some other person might not have. They didn't have a job. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Even to some people may still be living at home. You know what I'm saying? But they bills might not be what a person, you know what I'm saying, like outside of their own city, you know what I'm saying, on their own, ain't got no family nowhere, and they paying a full month rent by themselves, and then still have to, you know what I'm saying? So everybody now don't have those situations. So, you know what I'm saying, us just keeping it real, like, we gonna be real shit. Like, our job good, though, so, you know what I mean? We ain't got no bullshit. We ain't working at, no $7 an hour job.
So. No, that's what I'm talking about. Now, y'all tell me, because this album, you know what I'm saying? I already told you my favorite, you know.
Well, you ain't tell me your favorite. You probably told them your favorite.
Let me tell you my favorite is Revisit. I don't know if y'all can notice when I did the promo video, I made sure I played that.
That's right. Revisit, what up?
Love, that's my shit. Okay. And I bumped Accountability this morning. I ain't gonna even lie. I definitely did. I was bumping that shit.
Video coming soon. Video will probably be out though, like by the time this come out. So it's gonna be like, Video probably will be out. Video
real soon.
What? Okay, the name of the album, Accountability. Explain to me, where did that come from?
Okay, so for me, this album, I ain't trying to take full credit or nothing, but I know me, I suggested this type of album because for me, I wanted to talk about a whole new aspect of music that I was never to talk about, which is accountability, of taking accountability for my fuck up in my relationship. Okay. So me cheating, you know what I'm saying, doing what I did, me feeling how I feel, being vulnerable and just letting the emotions just, you know what I'm saying, drift into the songs. You know what I'm saying? That's where it came from. Like, okay, damn. You know what I'm saying? I know this shit, you know what I'm saying, feel bad, but we gonna make something good out of it still. And then shit, we just started writing.
And then like just to add on to that though, even before we even got to making the album part, bro went through like a bad breakup. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a little fucked up and shit like that, like to the point where you know, like both of us just like really wasn't recording. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like how the situation happened, it was just real dark. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like we really wasn't recording like that. Some time went on, and then Tank ended up like making a tweet or whatever. You know, like this was doing like Danny Lay and like the baby was going through their shit. Like, yeah, man. I was saying like Tank had said some shit like Danny Lay manager is dumb as hell, man, because like right now is the best time that she need to be in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like going crazy, whatever, singing this shit out. So then luckily, soon when I called them, I guess she was already up on it. So when I called them, I said, bro, hopefully ain't too early, man, oh man. But look, I think if anything, makes up. He said, bro, I'm already been writing with it. I said, dog, bet. So let's run it and then shit, fuck it. I'll go in there and tell some stories too, though. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever we want, though, nigga. I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, G, like we just instantly got to it.
I love that energy.
And just real quick, you know what I'm saying? So you know, like how we learned to even make album is you know, like at least double or triple the amount that we plan to be on the CD. So if we know we want to have 7, we recording like 14, 17. So can you imagine recording 17, damn near 20 songs of just trying to fit some heartbreak shit in? That was a lot difficult, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
For me, it was kind of easy because it was for me. It was just new. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, you know what I'm saying, dipping in a different type of mindset. For him, I know
it was a little difficult because
it was difficult for him too because a lot of this shit was like he had to re-bring back up type shit that he already done been through because you know he wiped up, you know what I'm saying, two beautiful girls.
I'm trying to say cool as hell. Shout out to wifey.
You did. Appreciate it.
So you know.
But yeah, man, shit,
so
like
just getting back to some of those memories, some of them stories, you know, can be difficult and actually, you know, what I'm saying, putting that down on wax.
You did. And man, it's like like I said, picture 20 songs. You trying to figure out a couple of stories to say in different ways without saying the same thing and switching up. But we did it, and then you know, like the response we've been getting back from it is love. So yeah, on to the next. You know.
Love it though, like. Cause that shit is therapeutic, and like Tank said on that, I ain't gonna even hold you up. That's how a lot of people feel about Mary J. When she do some shit, bang her ass off. You feel me?
Yup.
Oh yeah. Well, who else? Keisha Cole.
And man, like a lot of people ain't really talking about accountability, man. Like we got like a lot of sex and doing motherfuckers wrong and shit. I need all the bitches, man, but ain't nobody really up on no accountability shit when it come down to relationships. When it come down to man and female. Now you know. Like, there's some podcasts out there like we kind of pandering towards that, man, but it ain't in music. Just like where the soundtrack at for that? Like, you know what I mean? That time, like when a motherfucker in her feelings or something like that, just like what can she really play? You know what I mean? Like just actually talking from a man perspective of things, not just a female. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we didn't have no sex songs on the album.
On purpose.
You know what I'm saying? Provocative, nothing. You know what I'm saying? In that mindset because we wanted to be straight accountability. Because we did have a couple of them that we was gonna throw on and we was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't be right all the way. Just have a random sex song, you know.
It ain't worth it. You know, like we drop it on Valentine's Day. You getting all those exclusives, man. You getting all those exclusives, G. Damn, you getting everything.
Our viewers hear that. They just announced it.
Damn, you getting all the secrets, man. But yeah, man, like on Valentine's Day, we gonna drop
something special. We got something special for Valentine's Day, little
Man, that's the perfect. This album right here is like the perfect album for that, and the whole album, like it's like a story, like your storytelling. You know, music like that anyway, but just like how you rapping and vibing, how you singing, like you can tell that y'all put everything into this album. And like you said, no, it's no making love music on there. It's just y'all taking accountability throughout the entire album, and I love that because we don't have a lot of that, especially a male perspective where you taking accountability the whole time. So I love that. The energy is nice as fuck. Like I love it. I love it. I love it. So
So look though, let me ask you something, then, man. Like what was that time for you, man? Like where you didn't put up with a man shit, man, for some time, and then like you just had to say, you know what, I'm good. I gotta leave this situation. Ain't nothing healthy.
You know what?
Because I expressed to know like a female perspective of that shit. You know what I mean?
No, and it's crazy because I have a few episodes. It's so much shit I be talking about on here, but I would definitely have to say I was married. I was married before to my daughter's father, and I was with my ex-husband. We were together for 7 years, and so I can honestly say I experienced accountability like on both ends, kind of sort of. I had one thing I had to realize was I had to take accountability like for myself and stop blaming the next person. So we didn't go through like the cheating spiel and stuff like that. How I will respond to different things. Like I would jump to conclusions and I would want to argue. Like I would be always already on 100. And he like, man, babe, chill, just relax. Let me explain myself. But I'm already there. I'm already there.
Mm-hmm.
I had to, and I'm still in therapy. Like I had to go to therapy. I had to work some shit out. I had to spend some time by myself. My last relationship with my boyfriend years ago, it was something similar, but not quite. But I just feel like you never have a successful relationship until you really sit down with yourself and you do some shadow work. I don't know like how well y'all know that.
I love myself.
No, yeah,
Man, like people be like, "Oh, I'm working on myself." No, are you really done?
Are you really working on yourself?
I did that myself.
Yeah.
Like, midst of it, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
like I was feeling myself getting into that depression stage where, you know what I'm saying, like he said, around the time where we wasn't recording, that was me at my lowest. Like I was like feeling myself getting low, but then I started reading this, well, not reading necessarily, but audio book called Three Magic Words. And it's basically talking about, you know what I'm saying, like the higher power, your subconscious, and you know what I'm saying, speaking positivity to yourself and God and how you connected to God, and you know what I'm saying, all that shit. So I was listening to that shit like over and over throughout my work days and shit like that, and that kind of pulled me out of it. You know what I'm saying? Out of that spell. So yeah, you do got to do work with yourself though, and
you got to
really see what's going on, like get to the root cause of things.
Deal with it, man. Like like take accountability, man. Like know what you did wrong, know what she could have did wrong, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, man. But I definitely know like what you said and said shit. I had to take accountability too, man. There was some stuff I made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. If it wasn't like that, I'm not gonna lie, I gave my ex-husband a hard time. Like after, I'm like, it was you did, and he did shit, but we both did shit. We were young, like it was right. You know, I was in college and shit, and my parents were strict as fuck. And gonna be laid up at his house type shit. Y'all gonna go ahead and get married. Y'all need to plan something, and we end up doing it. So I had to take accountability. I had to. It's like a must. And so when you sit with yourself and you spend a lot of time with yourself and you do that shadow work, you gotta really be like, damn, I'm fucked up in this area. Let me work on some shit before I bring somebody into my life because I'm not ready to love. Like I'm not ready. I need to spend more time with myself. And a lot of people feel like once you start working on yourself, you're healed. Like you got to stop. Okay, now I'm good. No, healing is an ongoing process.
No, yeah, that's why I was gonna say that shit really ongoing. Goddamn.
Ongoing. Every day I'm learning some new shit about me. Like, fuck, I don't like that. Like, oh nah, I'd rather do this.
I like it, love it.
But the best thing, though, like, okay, say you do bring somebody in your life in the midst of it, you might be good for a point. Now, only right person gonna just be able to allow you to continue to heal with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then also they can help as well. You know what I'm saying? Have a way that would fit for y'all. So it's not always bad to have somebody. in the midst. But of course, you got to be by yourself for a while first before you even bring somebody back in.
They
got the right person
and understand each other, and y'all working towards something with each other. I think anything is possible. You know, some people help you along that healing journey. You just never know.
You never know. Yeah. But it all starts with self. It's like, I'm interested to know though, like real quick. I know, like, I ain't trying to interview you or nothing. But what's some of like the self like work you done did, man, like that really been beneficial to you? Like that you can say like that you see so from the time you went through that stuff, you know, like what's some of the self work that you done did like that you can still benefit from this day, or either that you be like, okay, you know what, like this help or that help. You feel me? Therapy. I need to go, man. I really want to get into it.
Therapy is like almost like venting. You know, you venting about things that you don't necessarily say out loud on a regular, but it's for somebody. But it's somebody that you don't know. Is no judgmental. They supposed to be there for you to feel comfortable.
Before you finish that, so you mean to tell me y'all believe in therapy as black men?
I mean, I do.
I believe in it, but I ain't gonna lie. It's been like the last year for me because I always be like, bro, I can't no stranger tell me, man, because I got a good circle of men around me I can talk to. I got a good circle of ladies around me I can talk to. Women, you know what I'm saying? I can just talk to, you know what I mean? So I've been against it, but therapy just been coming my way just to do it, like just to experience it. You know what I mean? And you know, so but yeah,
I believe in it, and it's like for me, it was always hard for me to talk. You know what I'm saying, about certain things, which is one of the reasons why I got myself into the situation I got myself into, because I didn't know how to really express the hard situations. You know what I'm saying? So like therapy you could have therapy with yourself. Like you could do video sessions where you just talking, you know what I'm saying? To your camera, you know what I'm saying? Don't necessarily have to be a professional person. But that's why a lot of black people now are finding black therapists, you know what I'm saying? Black men. Black men are finding black men or black women, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times women can make you feel comfortable in a way a man can't, you know what I'm saying, make you feel comfortable as far as that. So I believe in it. Even more so now, you know what I'm saying? Even me, I didn't talk to like a professional, but he was like a pastor, you know what I'm saying? A cousin of he was cousin of somebody we worked with, and he was a pastor. So I was like, shit, he do therapy. Let me just talk to him, you know what I'm saying? See, and that was it.
A lot of men don't like talking about. That was one of the reasons why me and my ex-husband, my husband at the time, we didn't agree on it. So that was one of the reasons why we didn't make it. It's not only due to my accountability, but with us being so young, getting married off of the strength of love, but not being compatible in a lot of areas. He was like, I'm not doing no therapy. I'm not doing no therapy. So yeah, I think therapy is definitely
I think it'll be good with couples too though.
Couples, marriage counseling and all that shit.
Especially if y'all know how to not take everything in the session like completely personal, I guess, in a way, because it's still personal, but you know,
it's therapeutic. You had mentioned how like not only talking to a professional can help, but also like recording yourself, like venting to yourself and stuff like that. Add on to that. That's how I started Sex, Love, and Vibes podcast. If you go to my very first season, I started journaling. Like I started making audios about myself, and I just went from there. Like I started venting about my depression, my anxiety after my last breakup. I remember one episode I have on here where I was in my car recording, and it was in the midst of me having a panic attack. And it was shortly after I broke up with my last boyfriend. And I was just like crying and venting my heart out. And so I remember my therapist saying, keep doing that. Keep doing it. And then eventually my best friend would listen, like, hey, you should consider doing a podcast. And so I just started doing that. And then eventually I got comfortable enough to tell my story on my own and then to invite others on the show to tell their story. But that's exactly how.
Yeah, because the video podcast, when you do that for yourself, it's for you to listen to that shit back to see like if you still in that same place. Now, if you still in that same place for video, then you ain't really you ain't really got no better for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's for you to, you know what I'm saying, listen back. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's why This the type of shit I was talking about. What the
I
fuck?
can't
This shit was
believe
like
it.
2 months ago. You know what I'm saying? 2 months later, you in a whole nother headspace.
Yeah, right.
Probably, you know what I mean? So even for somebody who probably is making that progress, that shit probably listening back to those type of shits probably make a motherfucker feel even more happier to hear like, damn, like I really didn't got this far.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit good though.
I didn't listen to a lot of my old shit, and I'd be like, I cannot believe I thought like that. I went to being depressed and having anxiety to fuck relationships. I don't want that. I don't
Fuck
want.
relationships. What?
I don't want nothing.
You
Then I
said
went.
fuck the relationship.
Damn.
Yeah, like I was like, if you listen to like the very first thing, like you will see like how much I progressed. Like I get people all like now, like damn Chanel, like you grown so much, like you take more accountability and stuff. And at first I'm like, okay, maybe I should delete that type of shit, or maybe, but no, that's
man.
Nah, don't delete it. It's all memory. It's all the journey. Yep.
it. All a journey. I'm so proud of myself. So I don't worry about that shit at all. So you are definitely right. I definitely that was a good ass question too.
That's right.
That was a good ass question. So I'm gonna just go ahead and name one of y'all songs, and then just give me a little bit info on it. Okay.
All
right. Or maybe we should do it like this. I'm gonna name a song, and now just give me a bit info. I got a game after this though.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
We down.
Right. So, of course, revisit.
Revisit. Well, for me, it was just me, you know what I'm saying, thinking about revisiting the fucked up times, you know what I'm saying. I ain't wanna go back to that. Go back to, you know what I'm saying, even me feeling, you know what I'm saying, knowing that I've healed some, not going back to being unhealed in those ways. So that's what it was for me. That was one of the first songs I started writing though for the project. Like I had just posted that I did like I was in the room listening to the beat, like singing a little acapella, and then that was one of the first ones I wrote for the project. Revisit.
You could tell that y'all put y'all all into it because it definitely sounds very personal. Now I know, like you're saying that it was like a personal experience, so you know it can come naturally, it can flow sometimes or what. But like for you, is it King? Can I say King?
Yeah, King.
Okay. For you, King, with you being married and having your family and stuff like that, like, did you have to have a conversation with wifey? Like, okay, look, now I'm gonna talk about.
Of course, hey, of course,
but take this shit personal.
That's how I know the music is good. You know what I'm saying? Shit, don't try why you get up feelings or whatever. That's how I know the music is good. But not though, like we had a certain conversation or whatever. You know what I mean? Like we had to lay it down. And or two, also a lot of songs I had to dig deep in the past. Like a lot of songs. I mean, well, some of the songs is not, you know, not necessarily about her, but it's about a ex or whatever the case may be. But that don't mean I still want this shit. You know what I'm saying? So like we definitely had a conversation, but it, you know, like as far as revisit, he already had the song and he already had the hook. So then, you know, like instantly, like when he said the hook, I just basically went in. I was off that 1800. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why.
He was ready.
Yeah. Then was like, what I say? Fucked up. 1800 got me fucked up. Wish I could go back in time like Stewart. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, so shit. I was fucked up. Instantly pinpoint the situation. Let's talk about it. And I just said how I feel, and yeah, it was that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what about? I think it's I tried to memorize all of Missed Out. Is it Missed Out?
Yeah, Missed Out. That's one of my favorite ones. Now. Yeah. But I ain't gonna say that's one of my favorite ones. That is my favorite one off the album. But Missed Out, just, you know what I'm saying. I thought that one was when I first heard the beat. I wrote that while I was at work too, also. So I was listening to the beat at work. You know what I'm saying. I kind of like freestyled that whole shit in my head. Still writing, you know what I'm saying, but in my head, not really necessarily jotting it down. But Missed Out, the beat made me feel good because the beat, so, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of up tempo. But listen to what I'm saying, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, he really like, damn, he making me feel like he really missed out, like, you know? But it still make you feel good at the same time. So that's one of the reasons why I like that song. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And you know, like those one of my favorite shit because I like when I be able to rap. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no singer for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I do my thing, whatever.
some songs and you've done it in the past.
Yeah, man.
Revisit for
like,
one.
I like when I rap, so I mean, so no, like missed out for me was exactly what I said. I missed out. I played it all backwards. No crisscross, gat call, clown shit, red nose, no rude dog. I'm sick, ready to slap a nigga like Will did. She's done over. I got my closure. I need a 4-leaf clover. Diamonds can get her closer. Home win until foreclosure. Feelings feeling bipolar. Baby, do you got a heart to give donor? It wasn't worth it. Flaws and all, girl, you perfect. Don't let me dictate what your worth is.
Too much. You giving them too much.
It wasn't worth it. Don't let me dictate what you're worth it.
And the chances I can get now.
Yeah.
Downright up matters for compares now. Ooh.
Yeah. Stuff. I hear you because I know the difference. So I be hearing you and some stuff.
That's right. But though, you know what I'm saying? Like, part of that verse, man, is like a lot of times, man, man and female, but like people partners can make one feel less about themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't worth it. Don't let a nigga dictate what your worth is, or the same thing with a nigga would have done, female or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let nobody else dictate what your worth is. Going back to self-love, like perfect example. Like know your worth, know what you're willing to deal with, know what you're not willing to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, missed out. I fucking missed out though.
No album nice as fuck. All right, y'all ready for my game?
Let's do it.
All right.
Ooh, what's this game?
So I think I'm gonna do 2 games with y'all because necessary. So usually anytime I have a male guest on the show, I play this game. I've never had 2 male guests at the same time where I had to play the game, so this is gonna be different. So I guess I want both of y'all to answer. All right.
Good.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you 2 options, and you just pick one. And we just, it's just gonna tell me a little bit more. It might start off basic, then it may get a little nasty. Okay. All right. Hot and cold. Hot or cold?
Give me hot. Hot. Fuck that cold shit.
Hot. Even with everything, I like hot. Hey, yeah, hot.
Give me hot.
I can't not cold. Like, can you imagine having sex in the cold? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, for real though.
Yeah,
like it's.
How you know I was talking about sex? We ain't getting.
I mean, even now I'm talking about
anything
everything
in the cold is worse than anything in the hot to me.
Imagine the cold, bro. Like, I'm sorry, man.
Like the cold now, like you gotta put on all these clothes.
Everybody like, no, y'all from Indiana. Y'all
they think we supposed to be used to the cold because we from that shit like that.
But yeah, hot.
I was never a snow angel making nigga, man.
You did.
Okay. So, night or day?
Night.
I say night.
Okay. I gotta know what the answer gonna be for this one. Dry.
Huh?
Dry or wet? You heard? Look.
You said dry or wet?
Dry or wet? I mean, it depends. Like that depends on what it is. Cause a nigga don't like wet. Nigga don't like wet socks now.
Yeah.
It gotta be the first thing to come to mind. We gotta let it flow.
Wet.
All right. All right. So it's so different because I got both y'all on here. Okay, so
let's do it.
How can I word this right?
However you feel necessary.
You did.
Okay, so let's say give or receive. That's how I'm gonna put it.
I'm a giver. In a lot of ways.
I'm a giver.
In a lot of ways.
I'm a giver. Like, okay.
I like to receive too, though. But I feel
like receiving make me uncomfortable. I don't like receiving compliments. Man, don't compliment me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna say all that. You go a little too far.
For real, brother. I don't take compliments.
Like, nah, bro.
I get weirded out, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I'm a giver. Yeah,
You know, it's people out there that's like that though. They're like, nah, don't do all that compliment stuff. They appreciate the receiving the compliment. So I get it.
Yeah, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna please.
But yeah, I'm pleased.
Okay, all right. Vanilla or chocolate?
Vanilla.
Okay.
Chocolate, nothing less than the Snickers.
I don't like chocolate.
Or chocolate cake.
Y'all are something else.
That's crazy.
You said vanilla chocolate. So, tongue or no tongue?
Tongue.
What?
You said tongue or no tongue, right? Tongue.
Oh,
man.
yeah, tongue, yeah.
Bro, I dated a pecker before, G. Man, just real quick. I swear to God. But it didn't last long at all. But can you imagine, like, I mean, look, just like, can you imagine, like, you just trying to buy one motherfucker there, like, she's pecking? Like, and then motherfucker hold it for a long time.
The peck gotta come with
like, God damn,
with
a
bottom or top lips up.
Yeah, like, you know, I mean, I was doing the lips up, like, can you do anything?
See,
just
and
everybody kissing.
That to me, I feel like that mean they can't kiss because I feel like a kiss.
I like kiss, yeah, man. I'm too much. I love affection too much for that shit.
Yeah,
that was just a little something I had to tell. Motherfucker panking and shit. Nigga hold it for a long time, try to make it. Nigga, I ain't make no difference.
Hey, that shit got to be weird. I ain't never had nobody kiss like that.
So I'm gonna say a word and just give me a song. You know, I want to know y'all inspiration. What's the first, you know, song that come to mind? Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
No.
I gotta be extra, so I'm gonna start off with sex.
Sex, love, and pain.
Oh, that's that tank, yeah.
Yep, that's that.
Sex, love, and pain.
Sex, love, and pain.
Hey, you did.
So why y'all start?
Say it one more time.
Love.
No, you got that.
Ain't nobody gonna have me if I can't have you.
Yeah.
I'll be singing forever if I have to. I'ma just love myself, yeah.
Right.
I don't want no one else.
Yeah, man, of course.
Yeah, man.
Of course.
Okay, so vibes. Y'all saw how I do that. What's the vibe?
Vibes?
Yep.
Vibes. It was a song by B. Smith called Vibes.
Eric Bellinger got a song called Vibes too, but I can't remember exactly how it
goes.
So it don't even have to have the word vibes in it. Just something that you feel like when it come on, it gives you a good ass vibe.
Anything Eric Bellinger for me.
I can lay you down, take your panties off, kiss you softly.
That's that shit right there.
Yeah. Those always
satisfied. I can get you satisfied. I
wanna sex you till you fall fast asleep.
Yeah.
In the bedroom and listen to the
I don't know that one.
That's the vibes, though. Nigga put on some vibes.
Sex songs, anything sex songs to me. I fuck with sex songs.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite. So who's your inspiration when it comes to musical artists?
For me, my top is Jamie Foxx, Music Soul Child, Tank. And the person I listen to the most now is Eric Bellinger, besides myself. But I listen to Eric Bellinger because, for one, he cold as far as a vocalist, and like his pen game is like pen game ridiculous. Like him, Ty Dolla $ign on the pen game too. Ty Dolla $ign, the way he move, and there's some other like even new artists. Like it's a lot of artists that people don't really hear for real that be cold. You know what I'm saying? Like I met this. I was at this show with this other dude. I think it's Josh Waters. That G play for. The dude G play for.
Oh yeah, somebody. Yeah, I don't know the name.
But yeah, it's cold though. But yeah, my inspiration on anything Eric Bellinger. You know what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx, Music Soul Child, Tank.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking.
Of course.
That's a good ass vibe right there, and a good ass time. Okay.
All right, so like, I got like a separate list, like when it comes down to inspirations. So like on the rapper side, I was a big Lil Wayne, Jay-Z fan, but then again, I grew up around Tupac, but then I grew up around a lot of R&B too, though. So big Michael Jackson fan, Michael Jackson all day. You know what I'm saying? MJ, Tank, Chris Brown is in there, amazing talent. Those was as far as just inspirations type shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, and then like 50 Cent, man. Like 50 Cent was not the first, but like that was like one of like the first like CDs I actually like bought myself type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get Rich or Die Trying. So yeah, 50. You know?
I like him because he know how to make money. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about that motherfucker.
Oh, for sure. And he's still making money off the music because he gonna still add his shit in there, just like the new Ray K. champagne and shit.
Yeah, big inspiration,
yeah,
man.
Businessman.
Like we always like making movies. Like even though like our past videos always had to have a storyline, OG, which is why it was so hard to find like a videographer because these like we got ideas as
we ain't trying to do that. I mean, we do it sometimes with the one scene shot, but we always like to have like a storyline. Make it feel like a movie. Make you feel like you're watching something. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying? The fun videos is fun, but we like a motherfucker to be like, oh, damn, the story, man. Wind back a little bit. Like, damn, that's why he did that. You know what I mean? Make a nigga mind wander a little bit.
Which is accountability. Coming soon.
Yeah.
I love that.
And video finna drop, you know what I'm saying?
Valentine's Day.
So.
Yeah.
The video gonna drop before Valentine's Day, though.
But
we have a whole nother project that we dropping.
Okay.
Yeah.
For Valentine's Day, so it's gonna be some new music.
It's gonna be them vibes. It's gonna be them sex
loving
vibes.
Sex vibes.
You know what I'm saying? Like sex loving
vibes. So when can we expect you all like doing shows? Like I wanna come see y'all when y'all doing shows. What y'all got?
See, now we needed to get more shows back home too, though, because of course we did some shows back home, but we want to get back home a little bit more often, so that way, like, because I know it's a lot of people from back home who know of us, but we really haven't like just, you know what I'm saying, like really tapped the city like how we know we could.
Do a big promo run,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It playos up backstage, fuck with KC's in them.
Yeah, cause we got one. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with our homie Hollywood, T Rizzle, G Kobe. You know what I'm saying? We got one with him, D Brown.
Yeah, shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So like we got some, you know what I'm saying, some talented people that's making moves that we got on our team back home too, though. So we just got to put the moves together.
Yeah. But though, like as far as shows though, like we doing like a lot of pop-up dates now though. You know what I mean? Like we going to a lot of just clubs and stuff like that. But as far as throwing our own shows, like we working on it. We working on it, man. Right now we building. You know what I mean? So like, you know, like right now, if you in Atlanta, you may find us at any R&B night, any R&B karaoke night we at. You know what I'm saying? Like any, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like them R&B joints though, just like we that man promoting, we outside with it. So yeah, man, you know, like we doing like a lot of pop-up dates right now.
I love that. The fact that y'all so down to earth and real, like just sharing y'all journey with everybody. Motherfuckers will get up or get halfway up type shit and they'll get on here and talk about something. And they don't want to talk about the nitty gritty and the ugly shit.
Even if you go back to like some of our old shit, like we always talked about like you said, the nitty gritty. Like we always talked about the G, you know what I'm saying? Shit we had to go through it. You know what I'm saying? Even though we wasn't like just like deep all the way in the hood, but we still was around enough to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to talk about certain shit. Or, you know what I'm saying, we knew, you know what I'm saying? So we always talk about that, even from back then. But we always gonna throw a little song like that just to let niggas know like really where we from type shit.
I love it. Can't forget about your hometown. That's how it is.
At all.
That's how it is. So what's one place back at home y'all miss, like far as food wise?
Oh, you said school?
Food wise?
Yep, food.
Oh, so you said food. I miss
BBQs?
Man, I miss my pizza puffs, G. Let me don't make pizza puffs. Pizza
puffs. No, listen.
Drizzle out on that bitch.
No. Why I just had somebody tell me they have never had a pizza puff ever in life.
Yeah, like they don't sell pizza puffs out here.
They do.
Yeah,
and Sharks. Sharks and
I mean, like people don't know about it.
That's what
people don't know about it.
I'm like, yeah, motherfuckers that had Sharks, like they got a Sharks and JJ's out here. Of course, it's not like how it is back home, but
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's better than all the shit down here, though. You know what I'm saying? Too, though. But it's people that ain't never had a piece of puff.
Yep, I believe you.
I was flabbergasted. I'm like, what? Said they had everything on the menu at JJ. I'm like, man, I know JJ sell pizza puffs.
That used to be the thing. BBQ
fries, man. That's a meal.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I used to pay for that meal too, though. G, like right after
what?
Yeah. Let me borrow the car, girl.
Mama, can we get a piece of puff and fries, Mama?
I used to live like right in the Bronx too, so shit. Hey, girl.
Pizza puffs is everywhere.
Sharks was right there, though.
I swear, it was.
Right across the street from Theobald. I'm like,
oh no, that's the best Sharks too. The Sharks back Theobald, and that's the best one.
Yeah, that was the best Sharks for a good little minute. I don't even know. I haven't been home in so long. I don't know if it's still.
Where you at now?
I'm in Indianapolis.
Okay,
So
Okay, you're not. Yeah. No, like, what food you miss
we
down
gonna have to
there?
come. Next time we come together, we gonna have to come down there and fuck with you.
Yes. And I'm not gonna even hold you up. So I don't have a favorite spot out here in Indianapolis. I just don't like. But I just always feel like back at home in Chicago, they just got the best food to me. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah. No, what food though? Like, you gotta name one.
Okay, so
I
gotta name one.
You gotta name one. Favorite meal that you miss, man.
Back at home, right?
Back at home, yeah.
Oh, that's
you gotta let the people know.
Oh, Harold's.
Harold's, yeah.
See,
no, what you get it from Harold's though?
They got a Harold's down here too. They got all our spots down there.
So Chicago definitely, their Harold's was always packed, as good as fuck. But back at home, I stayed off 17th, off of Grant. So we had a Harold's right around the corner. Oh my gosh, that shit was good. I love they fries with the barbecue sauce all up. Yeah, no.
The Harold's down here, they got it in a nice little
it's a nice neighborhood. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and too, it's a spot like right across the street that I fuck with heavy, called Fin and Feathers down here.
I
fuck with they got like my favorite thing down here is like shrimp and grits.
Oh yeah, that's a common thing out there.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, back how we was raised, grits. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have mine sweet. Like eating it with like breakfast food, like, you know what I'm saying, eggs, some sausage, pan. You know what I'm saying? My shit gotta be sweet. But with the shrimp and grits, however they make it, like long as the sauce that they got on that sauce on the shrimp, you know what I'm saying, hit it right. I don't gotta have put no sugar in the grits. Now Fin and Feathers, like Fin and Feathers shrimp and grits, the best shrimp and grits. Like anywhere they got it down here, I go, I'ma try it.
See, now
but like, Fin and Feathers still got the best though. So if you ever come down here, we gotta take you to Fin and Feathers. So
I already told King I'll be out there next month, and I can't wait.
Fin and Feathers, man. Hey, look, Fin and Feathers, y'all got to sponsor this. We said y'all name like 10 times on this month. Yeah, so look, everybody go to Fin and Feathers, man. Sponsor love. Love sexy vibes, you dig? We up. Yeah, and then I pay that. You pay that price, man.
For real.
Yeah.
Go in there, eat, and have them play the album.
You did.
Man, you hear me? It'll be a good ass time. It'll be a good. You know, whenever y'all do y'all shows or y'all have anything going on, whether it's back at home, even out there, y'all let me know, because I would love to host some shit for y'all. You feel me?
Yeah.
I love some shit like that. So y'all make sure y'all keep me plugged up. I just want to say that I greatly appreciate y'all both for being on my show. Like, y'all a fucking vibe. Y'all such a good time. Y'all know y'all welcome anytime.
You know, I appreciate that.
We can do part 2, you know what I mean? You want to bring it back part 2, you know what I mean? All that good shit.
Look, I told him we're gonna do a part 2 when I come out there, for real. Cause yeah, that'll be like a little good time. So yeah, we're gonna definitely do a part 2, and by that time we're gonna have some more other stuff to talk about. So that's always.
Is it over? Cause it sound like we ending.
We are. Look, you don't
want... shit. Okay, my bad.
We are.
It's our time. It's our time. My bad. Dang, G, look. I feel like I'm getting kicked out. You know what I'm saying?
You can say don't let him do that to you.
Don't make me feel bad. Don't do that. Look,
we was vibing. But nah, though, man. Like, hell nah, man.
This was I fuck with this though. I fuck with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We wish you the best on anybody else you get, and then shit. If you want us to refer some people, if you want some people on there, you know what I'm saying? We gotta. If you heard I'm good. That's my blood cousin that's on there singing the female voice on there. So she got her own project out. You know what I'm saying? We got some more shit that we finna work on in the near future with her as well. So we can also, you know what I'm saying, have her, if you down with it, have her jump on this motherfucker with you on female shit, talk y'all female shit.
Yeah. Home now for y'all, okay? Because we back at home when we link up. So whenever, feel me? Whenever.
That's right.
Yeah, definitely send her the info so she can get in contact with you, man. That's too. And she a wild young one too, though. So you know what I'm saying. She gonna talk her shit too, though.
That's what I'm talking about. Bring her on. Come on, bring on.
Say less, man. That's easy. And man, all right, just make sure y'all follow us, man, at Mannish Mania. That's MANNISH Mania, and trust us, man. Like this year is gonna be a real good year to be a fan of ours.
We dropping like, a lot of shit even beyond the music. You know what I'm saying? We working on movies right now, and just more videos and more visuals for y'all to see. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check out the album, Accountability Everywhere. And y'all can check out some of our older music, you know what I'm saying? We dropping for the end, you did.
So we just asked y'all to just trust us. That's all we say is just trust us, give us a chance. If we fail you guys, you don't never have to hear from us no more. But I'm telling you, man, like just trust us. It's gonna be a good year, man. To be a fan, man. You did.
Y'all doing a damn thing. I'm so proud of y'all. The whole fucking album is nice.
Proud of you too. Appreciate
it.
Yeah, the album is nice. To all my viewers, my listeners, thank you so much for tuning in to another dope-ass episode of Sex, Love, and Vibes. I love y'all. Thank you so much, Mannish. I appreciate
it. You already know what it is.
And you already know we're going to link up real soon. We're going to talk a little bit more.
That's right around the corner, shit.
So, all right. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to you.
All right. Mannish, we gone.